Hello, welcome to Shad Life. I've got a couple updates for you. The first update, I posted a little while ago that I ordered the State All Road. It's still in transit. It finally made it to the shore of California, so apparently it's just waiting to get through customs. This is the supply chain stuff we've been having going on lately. It just takes a while sometimes. So they said once they get that bike, which should be within a few days, there'll be a one-day turnaround and ship it to me. So they've been really direct with me about what's going on, which is cool. I like it when companies are like that. Less than 24-hour turnaround on emails, things like that. So far, State's pretty cool. Once I get that bike in my hands, I can start reviewing it. And I want to do a pretty thorough review on this bike, because this is direct to consumer. Its base price is $899. I end up spending about $1,700, but that's because I upgraded with a $300 carbon fork on it, and I got the extra wheel set, and I don't remember a couple other options I selected. So I'll have both the 700C wheel set, the 650 with the 2.1 tires wheel set on it, and they have everything on the wheel sets. So cassette, discs, all that, so you can just literally direct swap them. So that's pretty cool. I think that upgrade was $399, whatever. But we're going to look at the bike as if it's an $899 all-road bike, drop bar, thing like that. And I'm going to take some stuff apart and just give a pretty thorough review, more so than what most of the people I've seen out there reviewing this bike, where they just put it together, maybe ride it some or whatever. But I really want to get into the quality. Like, is this like a good option to go with what people would call a budget gravel bike, right? We'll see. I'll get it. I'm going to look at like weld quality, things like that. It's got State components, you know, ceramic compatible, but they're State branded components. We'll look at those things, see what they're like. They look good in the pictures online, but that doesn't mean they're going to be excellent in person. But you don't know, maybe the price is right, and because it's direct to consumer, you're getting a really good deal. I don't know yet. We'll see. So it's going to be an interesting bike to review. I did a review on that fat bike from Costco that was around $500 and some, and that was a complete and utter failure. So now we're going to do this bike and see if this is a little bit better deal. I think it's going to be. That North Rock fat bike was just like, yeah, I don't recommend buying those. Anyway, another thing to update you on is I am going to Bentonville mid-March. I'm going to be there the night of the 11th. I'm going to be riding that weekend. I'll be riding all week through Saturday, and then I'll be heading back home on the 20th. I have an Airbnb down there, so if you're down there and you want to meet up, let me know in the comments. It'd be kind of fun to ride with some of you peeps. And I'm going to be bringing my salsa rustler for sure. That's a given. But I might consider bringing my Esker Hey Duke. But I'm kind of on the fence. It's just, you know, I guess the reason for me wanting to bring that is I can do the review of the carbon wheels, and I could even bring my extra aluminum wheels and swap them back and forth and do a direct comparison and get that review kind of taken care of, because otherwise I'm going to have to wait until late April or maybe even May before I can really start reviewing those wheels. But then I see like my low side, and it's like, should I bring my low side? Lots of people love my low side, but then I was like, well, what if the weather's kind of crappy? What if we get some rain or whatever? Because it is mid-March. It's always questionable that time of year. Is there a skate park down there? Is there like a dedicated dirt jump area or something like that where I could bring my 22-inch BMX bike or my 26-inch dirt jumper, my Haro Steel Reserve? Either one would work, and ride some skate parks and things like that. I just don't know. I was down in Bentonville a couple of years ago, and I was so focused on riding single track, I didn't even think to like look for like a dirt jump park, skills park, something like that. or a skate park. So if you know, let me know in the comments. That might help me sway to bringing one of those bikes, because then I'll have a backup choice if the weather is crappy and the trails are closed, because if it's raining and stuff, you don't want to ride closed trails. They do have a wet loop down there, I know that. So that's pretty cool. So that's my update. I believe, oh, I did have one more thing. I did buy a new computer. I know you guys don't geek out on computers and stuff that much, but if you're curious, it's an Asus. It's got a Ryzen 9 processor. It's got a RTX 3070 video card built into it. It is a laptop, but it's a gaming laptop. It's pretty powerful. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM. The whole reason I bought that is my older laptop, when I travel and do things, or especially when I'm up in Cuyuna, it's really hard to do video editing with it because it's not very powerful, at least not to today's standards. So I got a new laptop, so I will be able to give you content while I'm traveling, which will be kind of cool. I like being able to do it more, you know, not live, but, you know, more recent, right after I did a ride or something, rather than waiting a week and a half, right? So, yeah, got a lot going on. I'm really looking forward to this year. I'm going to be doing some gravel events, some races, things like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, I got my property up in Cuyuna. I got plans for that. I still got some jumps to build up there. Some new trails are going to be opening up. All kinds of cool stuff going on. So I really appreciate your support for my channel. Please like and subscribe. Peace. Everybody loves the low side.